Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne. Yesterday's performance was pretty good on the daily, if I remember correctly. I almost looped. I got pretty close. That was top 12% at number 362. Competition's really heating up. That's a run that I probably would have thought of as maybe like a top 6 or 7% run like 6 weeks ago, but now that's not even good enough for the top 10%, so you guys are getting real good. And also my performance maybe has been a little bit worse. Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Let's see who we're going to be randoming and playing today. Robot is totally fine by me. Okay, yeah, don't start me like maybe right next to the enemy, you think. Recycle the screwdriver right off the bat. I'm going to try a novel strategy that was suggested to me on Twitter, and I apologize that I haven't remembered your username. That's because I'm inconsiderate. The strategy that I'm going to be using here is playing as Robot and not getting hit by any bullets and winning the game. It goes a little deeper than that, though. We are not going to pick up any weapons cases, except for the... Did we already pick up... Pardon me? We were not going to pick up any weapons cases except for the first one that maybe we already picked up there. I wanted to get something that was better than the revolver, and I think the shotgun mostly fits that bill. And we're just going to ignore weapons cases from this point on until we get triple weapons cases, at which point we'll expect to get better stuff. Because as long as we can keep our ammo, you know, on the up and up here, we should be okay. That was a little scary. As long as we can keep our ammo on the up and up here, though, we should be okay. And then we'll get good weapons, and we'll get, you know, many good weapons, which should put us in a position that is relatively defensible moving forward, is what I'm hoping for, at least. And honestly, I think the shotgun gets kind of a bad rap. As long as you can keep your shells up, I think it's a pretty good setup. I'm going to take Bolt Marrow, because I do assume that we'll probably get a bolt weapon we like out of our first triple weapons case. At least there's a good enough chance for me to not be like, oh, I'd be better off with Plutonium Hunger. Make sure we'll get all the rads available up through here. I appreciate it. Laser pistol is also... I mean, we're getting good enough weapons through, like... Oh, jeez. Through just random drops. We don't need to go out on a limb and pick up weapons cases unnecessarily. There we go. I'm a little surprised that we were able to sneak that through there, but it totally worked. Pick up our laser pistol. A little bit better on the ammo consumption, economically speaking, than our shotgun is, but the shotgun's been acceptable for me, and I'm not going to take the position that it's underrated and then go off on it and say that it's actually a piece of crap. That would be irresponsible to some extent. We got another mutation coming up. Strong Spirit would be lovely. Probably Recycle Gland is what we're going to want to roll with here. So I'll be looking for a triple weapons case to show up here. It's clear to me, I'm, you know, of sound mind now. A couple of recent Nuclear Throne and Isaac episodes, I was still very much feeling the effects of jet lag, which, if you've never felt jet lag, it's... I used to not really get it that badly. There's our triple weapons case. But it's very, very easy to explain, which is not normally how an explanation of something that you've never experienced starts. It's basically just incredible soul-crushing... Heavy crossbow for sure we want. Probably over the shotgun, and we'll take Slugger over... we don't even need to take Slugger over laser pistol. We can just roll with a laser pistol for now and use heavy crossbow for difficult enemies. It's basically a level of tiredness you have never experienced in your entire life at inopportune times. You will be borderline narcoleptic, and I don't mean that to, you know, diminish people that have real narcolepsy, you know, where you just genuinely fall asleep at all times, but it will put you to sleep, basically. Probably Bloodlust over any of these other ones. Combined with wakefulness at inopportune times, like, you know, 2 p.m. you'll be falling asleep, 2 a.m. you won't be able to sleep. Combined with occasionally bouts of, like, mild nausea. It's a most unpleasant feeling. Your head feels cloudy. It's, it puts you in a fog. So I have an excuse for semi-poor Nuclear Throne runs over that period, I think, but I'm feeling of sound mind now, and I realize that, you know, I gotta step up, man. The competition is only getting harder and harder, and, you know, my goal of getting these top 100 runs, I think we've had 1 or 2 that were top 100, but top 100 in April is not the same as top 100 in June. We're not gonna open that. The competition is crazy now. People have really taken to the game. I'm not, by the way, by bringing this up, I'm not taking credit for it. You know, people sometimes go, hey, you know, without you, I wouldn't have seen this game, and I appreciate that. But, you know, I'm still small potatoes for the most part, and additionally, I don't deserve the credit, man. Blame Bear deserves the credit for making the game. I got the easy job here of just playing it and As long as I don't suck too bad, people are mostly like, hey, thanks for playing the game, you know? I really enjoyed watching it. I appreciate that a great deal. I don't want to go yet, Mom! But yeah, the competition has gotten crazy, and I'm starting to realize that for a while, I was getting a lot better. I was outpacing the average, I think. And now I think I'm actually, the average is definitely outpacing me. So, you know, there's problems and benefits to the use of the heavy crossbow. The principal problem with... Oh, I should be recycling weapons. I think I've totally forgotten to do that. But this is why this is a warm-up run, right? The principal problem with the heavy crossbow, of course, is that it just takes freaking forever to actually fire. So it's not a good spammable weapon. But it is, you know, with trigger fingers or something like that, we might be able to make it work. Is that another bolt weapon? I can't see. It might be pop gun, which I don't care about at all. Thrown butt is actually pretty good here. It's a machine gun. I think we'll recycle that into bolts and take the laser pistol with us. Yeah, I probably should be dead, to be honest with you. We're gonna... Gee, oh my god, I missed like 4 times there. That's okay. That's, again, a 6-minute warm-up seems basically perfect for getting me in the groove here. We'll play as Robot. We've got a lot of time left on today's daily, so I wouldn't look to today's, or our rank here to be representative until I check on Throne Butt tomorrow. But, this is seeming like an exceptionally small floor. How did our plan work? You know, mixed results. Mixed results. I think it's probably, in theory, the right thing to do, though, so I'm going to try it out here as well. Let's go see what we got in this SMG. That's, like, absolutely awful. But even if it is worse than our revolver, I recycled the revolver into more bullets regardless. So we'll at least try to make the SMG work. I think we can take... Oh, geez, I almost walked into the nuclear retata there, which would have been god-awful. I think I will take the weapons case here because this is a dire situation. SMG and screwdriver are like the 2 weapons I just refuse to fuck with. And then I just recycled the pop gun into the, into just extra bullets when what I actually wanted to do was pick up the pop gun and recycle the SMG. But that's okay. We did get a slugger out of it regardless. Well, not out of it, but you know what I mean. We got a slugger regardless. I'll keep the SMG with a lot of ammo just in case we do run into slugger ammo problems, but for now, this is definitely going to be our primary weapon, and without a bolt weapon on the near horizon that we can, you know, feel confident about, we are going to go with second stomach, which puts us 1 med kit away from having full HP at almost all times. Wow, that's a really good slugger shot. This is exactly what I was hoping for, actually, was having Big Bandit show up at just the right time. Want to use some shells, or sorry, you want to use some bullets here to just sort this out, and yeah, you know what? Against easier enemies, we can use the SMG, and considering we're going to recycle the SMG pretty soon anyway, I think we can afford to spam the shit out of it. If we run out of bullets, or we get low on bullets, it's less likely to make a difference than getting low on HP would. I don't want to open that weapons case. Could you possibly get out of here? I think that's going to probably... Oh, whoa! Oh, we did open it, but it was just a screwdriver. We could have recycled it, but it's not a huge problem. So here, again, we'll take Rabbit Paw. Rabbit Paw second stomach is, it's survivability. It's still no strong spirit, but it's certainly good. Help. I don't know who I was asking for help, but I was asking for it. And it looks like level 4 will probably happen here. I must have missed out on some rads because I should be a higher level than I am by now. We'll take out the SMG again and get ready to use it a little bit. Really, really unhappy with our weapons loadout, but really I think the only weapons loadout we could have that would actually be better than this, based on the chest that we've had drop, is the pop gun, and the pop gun is still pretty bad, so it's not like I'm, you know, I'm crying over spilt milk to some extent. And it is nice to have a backup weapon that we know at least we can recycle for extra shells and use it to some decent effect at least along the way. There we go. That should be the end of this floor. And I will need to walk over to the portals. God, so much work. Strong Spirit is absolutely what we want here. We got a nice, nice degree of mutations here. Good synergy between them. Oh, oh! What? Okay, we're still alive here, and we have not used second Strong Spirit. I did not see that assassin at all. It scared the shit out of me. Very, very scary. We pretty much desperately need to pick up a med kit if we're gonna have a half-decent chance of getting out of this one. You still alive, buddy? Apparently not. Oh, wait. He might be. Med kit, please. I don't think we're gonna have the ability to not open this case, so I'm gonna open it. Plasma gun. Okay, so it was a mimic. We want the plasma gun, but I think I kind of hate the plasma gun. So I'm going to use all of the ammo and then turn it into slugger bolts. But it might actually be pretty good at dealing with Big Dog. I'll admit that readily. Tough dodges in there. That is good for my confidence. I feel like we've made some smart decisions in there. Does the plasma gun actually uses 2 energy per shot? It does attack through walls, so, you know, credit where credit is due there. It's got a little explosiveness attached to it. Let's not stress out about the weapons case stuff too much. I think... Let's recycle it. We didn't have any energy anyway. Oh, hello. We do have to be careful because we don't have a spammable weapon anymore. So if there's enemies that we absolutely need to take out ASAP, basically we just can't miss. No. Assault Slugger. Well, I mean, it's better. Can we not get in the portal? Yeah, but it doesn't really help us. The Assault Slugger, I guess, is better. Bloodlust is almost certainly what we want to go with here. Something to be said for trigger fingers, but I think what we want to make sure that we're doing is... That did not kill the sniper? Come on. I want to make sure that I'm using the slugger on easy enemies, enemies that'll die in one shell, and the assault slugger on tougher enemies. But hopefully we can just replace the slugger soon anyway. Got probably pretty lucky to make that work. Lightning shotgun, so I'm going to recycle that. Then we'll take the lightning shotgun. I actually quite like the lightning shotgun. Out of all the lightning weapons, it's the one that I think has the most, you know, spammability, most crowd control capabilities as well. And I'm actually pretty happy with the way that this run looks right now, in spite of the dire circumstances we found ourselves in a little earlier. We've beaten Big Dog. This is where we died. I don't want to bring attention to it, but this is where we died on the last, on the warm-up attempt. It's one of those situations where you'd really like to have Scare Your Face, but even without Scare Your Face, I'm pretty pleased with this situation and relatively unconcerned about this floor or the next floor. As long as we can keep our ammo game pretty high here. And now I think we can probably start ignoring weapons cases if I can actually not, like, find myself in a situation where I'm not literally picking them up, which is not always gonna happen. Okay, that's a situation where I mean, it's a situation where I probably just want that guy to fuck off, but we can do it like this too. That was easy enough, and we do have another mutation coming. Probably trigger fingers here. Impact risk is good, but can sometimes be more trouble than it's worth without plutonium hunger, which is pretty much how I feel about it right now. So at 2 energy per shot here, we are in a bit of risky territory without the enhanced gun nutrition ability. It's okay, though. We're definitely going to recycle that weapon. Again, I'm probably guilty of not recycling enough. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd accidentally just, you know, forgotten. But 3 shells to kill an enemy, or maybe 2 enemies, is pretty solid. And I should point out that, you know, the 2 energy that the lightning shotgun costs, sometimes it'll be 0 enemies killed, sometimes it'll be 2 enemies killed, you know? It can happen both ways. On average, I think it's probably, you know, 2 energy per kill. But it's also a little faster than our... Okay, we at least have to open this. And we'll deal with this shit once we get safe on the next floor. There's, like, lightning cannon. I don't think I like that as much as the shotgun. We have full ammo for both of our weapons, though. Oh, I should not have given him the opportunity to do that. Yeah, we don't, like, need to recycle into anything. Got out of that one somehow. Definitely gonna miss out on some rads here, but I wouldn't say I've been missing them. No, sincerely, though, like, that's real bad. I should make sure that I'm picking up all these rads, because we are dangerously close to the next level, and we'd like to hit that level before we fight Little Hunter. Probably the enemy most responsible for most of my deaths. Out of all the enemies that have been responsible for my deaths, at least. It's probably responsible for more of them than any other enemy that I can think of. There we go. I was looking for that full health. We definitely want that, and risky way to handle it. You can see what I'm doing, I'm assuming, which is just coming up here and then being like, okay, well, now we have some ammo that we probably want to get here. Which one is this? That's lightning cannon? That's lightning shotgun? Okay. So I wasted like 4 energy in the process there, but to make sure I keep the right weapon, I think that's well worth it. There's level 7. That was probably the worst of all worlds there. 5 ammo for 1 enemy. Ah. Yeah. Yep. Just kill this guy and we're gone. Triple machine gun. Without eagle eyes, we can't do it. Oh, I really thought that we didn't have to fight these guys. I was incorrect in that assumption. What? Did I mess up? There's got to be some... Oh, there you are. Okay, good stuff. Again, always could be better, but that's okay. Plutonium hunger? Nah, back muscle I think is probably what we want to go with. Things get a little risky here. Little Hunter, always an adventure. I feel like Little Hunter has stopped spawning in good locations. And now he like exclusively spawns in the ultimate go fuck yourself locations. We hit him with 3 slugger hits there though. That's pretty nice. We got him. That was like actually really easy, but to some extent I'm gonna say thank you to my skill level there, because those were some good shots that came in and sorted it out. Good defensive play as well. Alright, so we're probably not gonna hit level 8 here. I actually jumped in my chair. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but I've calmed down now. But in the moment there, I may have shit myself. I did not shit myself. I could have shit myself, but I didn't. I guess I'm supposed to get a cookie or something for that. I'm happy with our existing setup. It's gonna be tough to get through this level. I actually find this level in many... I'm not saying this level is absolutely harder than the palace. However, I think if you're strong enough to beat this level, you're usually strong enough to beat the palace. That's not true for the ice area versus this area, if that makes sense. Obviously, I need to get in here. I think the thing that makes this level difficult is that you need to be like super aggressive, basically. If there are enemies around, you need to murder them as soon as possible. And not every level in Nuclear Throne requires that same degree of aggression. That's what's kind of cool about it. Some levels require different approaches. Aggression is not always my strong suit. Triple weapons case, and for some reason IDPD is not immediately super pissed at me. Probably should be dead. Probably, I was gonna say will be dead, but actually that medkit solves that problem for us. Okay. Ammo's bad. We're in a bad situation ammo-wise. We ate that. I had a feeling you might be interested in fucking my life up. And actually, ammo should not be a problem, because we have a triple weapons case. Got flame cannon, shotgun. Get recycled. Oh, come on. Let me do my shit, man. I was in the middle of something. We want these all to be shotgun ammo? Sure, I mean, it's not bad. I thought that was Cricket's body over there. A little too much Isaac lately, maybe. Alright, so there's one level done. One more and we get to fight the throne, and then we gotta game those big balls to give ourselves a better ammo gain, unless we want to take Last Wish here. But I don't think that's sensible. But you know what? Fuck it. Maybe it is sensible. What else? None of these other ones really excite me that much. Maybe Euphoria here. We might not get a good crossbow before the throne fight, and the throne fight is the only thing I care about right now. I'll take last... Oh, it was like 30 ammo each. I thought it might be 100 each. So, you know, I will say that that was probably not the correct decision then. Euphoria, probably a little smarter. I don't think we can get a triple weapons case. At least I've never seen a triple weapons case from the throne. So I'm assuming that I'm okay to pick up that other weapons case if I want to. I would really like... It's just a pop gun. I would really like some extra HP. That's on my list for sure. Well, we did kill everything. We got the extra HP actually, and we killed everything. I want more shotgun shells. And heavy revolver is definitely what we want to go with here. We got 520 bullets for that thing, so let's recycle this into 10 more shells. Okay, I think that this is doable. I'm not thrilled with our situation, but I think it's doable, and beyond that, if we live, we will probably have at least 100 heavy revolver shots that I'll be able to use on the thing after the throne fight, and maybe this will be a daily loop for us. I'm actually pretty pleased with the way this one has gone down. Half decent warm-up and really decent daily here, and normally it works out the opposite way, you know? Oh god, I recycled the assault slugger instead of recycling the lightning shotgun, so we're stuck with the heavy revolver here. It's not an automatic weapon, which means it's going to take me 133,000 years here to sort this out. I really need to remember to turn screen shake off. Common problem. We got an extra 13 shots by picking up that ammo chest there. Oh, that was not a good way to handle that, but that's okay. We got another med kit in there to basically nullify the damage taken. Man, the lightning shotgun was not the right choice there. You probably knew that in advance coming in. I really thought that this guy would be dead long before this situation arose. But maybe the heavy revolver shots weren't hitting him from too far away. You know, heavy weapons usually do have kind of truncated usefulness, or range at least. Oh, okay. Very poor decision on my part. Medkit. Oh no! I ran out for the medkit and I fucked it up. Still, I'm really pleased with that daily. I'm pleased with today's video in general. We're rank 140 right now. Jesus Christ, you gotta loop like crazy to get into the top 100. This is 140 at like 7, well actually it's like almost 10 p.m. But the daily doesn't roll over for another 19 freaking hours. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of a shorter run here in terms of number of videos, or number of runs, I should say. But the daily was really good. I'm happy with that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I gotta learn how to fight the throne better.